Out of all the genres within anime, there are a few I would consider to not enjoy. Adventure, romance, hell, even sports anime I generally find really enjoyable. But out of all the genres out there, there's maybe one or two I just tend to avoid, whether it's just me having no interest at all or just having had less of an enjoyable experience.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
One of those genres happens to be music. There's just something about music anime that doesn't pique my interest, and most of the time I don't find the music in the show to be all that great. Like, to be fair, I've seen very few of them, but overall I just have little to no interest in it. Besides Your Lie in April, because that was just super depressing, and well, I like super depressing.
You're a loser!
But this spring season we had one in particular that was well received enough to pique my interest, and so I thought I would give it a try. Poppery Kome, or Boy Kongming, is about, well, Boy Kongming, one of the most famous military strategists in Chinese history. After falling ill and eventually dying, he wakes up as a younger version of himself in modern-day Japan. And shortly after hearing our other protagonist, Eiko, sing, he vows to help her become a successful singer, pursuing the same goal his previous lord had: world peace. Well, to achieve world peace through Eiko's music, at least. And even though it sounds a little corny, I found the overall plot to be rather enjoyable. The music does play a huge role in the story, but what was the most interesting thing for me at least was to see how Kongming would help Eiko overcome almost every obstacle. Since Kongming has a reputation for being a great strategist, his role in Eiko's music career is basically the same as a manager. But he takes it a step further and is involved in even the smallest things, even going as far as predicting others and Eiko's actions, as well as setting Eiko on the right path, of course. I always really appreciate a good genius character who can pretty much make anything go his way. And how they relate each tactic that he uses in the modern era versus real events that he was actually a part of really added a nice touch to his character. I just found Kongming's character to be one of the biggest highlights of the series. Also, I don't know what it is about Japanese rap, but man, it kinda goes hard. Honestly, I thought Kabe was a great addition to Eiko's crew. Seeing a well-known rapper fall from fame due to crippling anxiety to the point where he kind of became a shut-in felt relatable. Since, in a way, I and many others struggle with anxiety on a daily basis, I felt like I really understood what Kabe was going through. It's not rare these days to see a character with anxiety, but I thought the contrast of him being held back by it grounded him a bit. Plus, when he bounces back and rediscovers his passion for rap, it kind of in a way motivated me to put more of an effort towards my passions. Also, I'm pretty sure part of the reason he got an ulcer in the first place was from the hundreds of energy drinks he consumes. But hey, I'm not a doctor, so what do I know? Nanami was a cool character as well, since she was kind of our scope into the corrupt end of the music industry. She's a person who gave up everything to move to Tokyo and become a successful musician with her band. But somewhere down the line, they had to sacrifice their passion to survive and actually succeed in the industry. Basically, Eiko could have been like Nanami if she didn't have Kongming's guidance. And I'm glad Eiko met her, since Nanami was a huge influence in her character growth. Well, technically they both helped each other out in their own ways. Now finally, on to Eiko. Eiko is a good protagonist, just maybe not up to Kongming's standard, but I still found her to be great for the most part. She's generally a hardworking person who cares for the people around her and tries her best not to let them down. At times I definitely could see myself favoring Kabe Taijin over her, but that's probably just because I related to him more. And seeing her background really added to how much she really cherishes music and how serious she is about becoming a successful musician. Even though usually some of her music is personally not my cup of tea, I still thought her singing voice was pretty great and enjoyed a good majority of her songs. But I have to mention that one of the songs, she sings it too damn much, and I started to get that same feeling when you hear the same song on the radio like 1,000 times.
Everything seemed to be alright.
It's time to stop!
It just was annoying to me, and it felt kind of lazy since they probably had a few other songs to choose from. But overall, the music was good. Other than those 2 to 3 episodes that repeated the same song, there was a decent variety in there. Otherwise, the only thing I think the series is lacking is more background on Eiko, since we don't really know much about her at this point other than a flashback or two. And I would generally enjoy learning more about her like we did with Kabe Taijin. But I guess we won't know until season 2, because I'm probably not going to read the manga on this one. Since this is a music-centered series, I find that I would be missing out on an element if I were to go and read the manga. But hey, if I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments. Anyways, in conclusion guys, your Boy Kongming is an anime about pursuing your passion and motivating others to follow their dreams. I think the message that this series delivers is part of the reason why it's so highly acclaimed. That and Kongming's ability to pull off basically anything. But I want to know what you guys think. Did you like your Boy Kongming, or did you find it to be kind of overrated? Let me know down in the comments. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, since that's where I usually post updates on the channel. Anyways, that's all for me. Thanks guys. Later.